Hello Twilights, and my fellow hunters, Alex Waffles here. Hope you hear me in the game okay, you see everything okay, you're doing great. We are back with more Bloodborne. And I wish this thing was working and wasn't an effing mess. That's an awesome looking fountain. Oh, and some good news. My Switch should be arriving on the 20th. By the time these go up, or you'll see this one where I talk about it, it'll probably already be here. But you likely won't see me streaming anything. At least for a while. I can only afford one game. And since there's a limited amount of stuff you can do in Animal Crossing at first, I bought Xenoblade Chronicles Definite Edition. I'm going to enjoy that on my own time first. Although, maybe I will stream that. We'll see what happens. Brick Troll! The only enemy I've recently figured out how to effing parry. Yes, I'm pathetic. I've been playing this for years, but I only recently figured out how to do parries, and only on them. I'm a very slow learner, so people do not like teaching me things. I mean, heck, when I was in public school, I got stuck in the special education class, and even they gave up on trying to teach me anything. Which is pretty dang bad if you think about it. You're supposed to help the people who have a hard time. But I guess I was too annoying. That actually kind of makes me a little angry, but at the same time, I don't think I wanted to learn that badly. Turn back around. He knows I'm here now! Oh no! What was that? Back to my camera right there. Okay. If I aim this right, I can kill them all. I missed that guy, but he saw me. I have done it before, where you throw a Molotov and you kill them all. It's effing sweet when you manage to do that. F! You need to be very careful how you dodge when those things start chomping you. They can and will kill your hunter in less than 3 or 4 hits. Ominous. Okay, back here, there is a bloodstone shard. I discovered that while watching Dante and Holly play. Go look them up, they got a lot of stuff. Don't know if they've updated recently, but I think for the longest time Holly was sick. Poor thing. Now we're up above this area. More bones, lovely. Now, Cossin is a jack-of-all-trades build. I actually had someone saying they didn't like that idea in a stream, because you can only use one weapon. I had to remind that person just what a jack-of-all-trades build does. It's where you do everything. You don't have a limitation. You don't have to use just one weapon. You can use anything you want. And you don't have to make several different characters. Scourge beasts will get stuck in that doorway, making them easy to kill. Now, they have a lot of blood echoes, and you already know they drop blood vials and bloodstone shards. They are one of the few good methods of grinding in Central Yharnam. However, I would recommend you try your luck killing bosses with people. You'll also get insight this way, which can also be used to buy things, and the Nightmare Messenger shop. Why aren't you getting closer than that? You call your friend. Oh, speaking of Scourge Beasts, it's theorized that the Blood Minister, he became the Scourge Beast that you find in the clinic. You will find an abandoned wheelchair in the upper parts of the clinic there. Yes, just come over here. And these guys can't phase through the ground right here, so try to pick up what they drop as soon as possible. Or trust me, you're going to effing lose it. Happened to me plenty of times. Whoa! I hate when the camera freaks out like that. Come here! What is with you? No. I see it, Bloodstone Shard. Okay, we're well on our way to activating one of the first shortcuts. Now, apparently people complained about the fact there weren't that many lanterns, because there was a lot more bonfires in the Souls games. But that was why they put in the shortcuts, to make up for that. Ow! Dude, stop shoving me! Weren't you taught how to treat a woman? Sheesh! Whoa. Got a nasty looking sword there. It's kind of curved. Okay, new enemy. And it gives me time to put an enemy card up. Ding! I've never really gotten badly caught up on one of these guys before, and I hope it never happens, because they can definitely hurt. And these are going to be useful for Old Yharnam, which we're about to hear more about. Here we go. Suppose I can read that one. When the hunt began, the Healing Church left us, blocking the Great Bridge to Cathedral Ward, as Old Yharnam burned to the ground at moonlit night. The Healing Church's fault, it had to be burned down to the ground. I need to go over that at some point with Azrael, see what he thinks of the whole situation. Because the basic idea I've always had, considering what happened to the Cimmerians and the people of Loran, when a great... Yharnam gave blood of a great one to the citizens of Loran because they were sick. At least that's the working theory I've heard. And that blood was meant for her so she could birth a Great One's child. She wasn't supposed to share it like that. She broke the contract. And so the citizens of Loran were punished for it by turning them into beasts. The Cimmerian elders, hoping to avoid the rest of them being punished, locked away Yharnam. There's more to that story, but my point is, now the city of Yharnam itself, of the Queen, is suffering the scourge of beasts. And it is well said by Gilbert himself that there's a holy medium where the blood healing comes from at the Healing Church! And in fact, you can actually see that thing. It's Agriatus, daughter of the Cosmos, who is a Leprechaun Great One. They used her blood. Now, I'd imagine they couldn't have gotten her blood without a significant fight, so she must have given it willingly. So then, why is the Scourge of the Beast happening? I think Azrael and I discussed it once, but I don't remember what went down in the conversation. He's definitely going to be there for a lot of my lore, though, I'd imagine. What I'm hoping to do is... losing my train of thought here, sorry, bear with me. What I'm hoping to do is get every area completely finished and then go over the lore. Okay, he was farther away than I thought he was. You ran into the fence, you idiot. But with every area completed, I would then discuss the lore of said area. There are parts that would come later on, in a few cases, and of course it would be discussed later.
You're a hunter, aren't you? Then, well, do you know of any safe places?
Not yet, I don't, sorry. But the lore would be discussed after everything else was cleaned up and taken care of. Like, I've killed all the bosses, I picked up everything. Stuff is just done in that area. Then the lore is gone over. Up until the Cathedral Ward, I have full lore sheets figured out. There are bits and pieces written in other areas, but nothing's finished. Because I needed to look over more videos, and I would have liked to have his ideas. If anything, I would probably ask him if he'd like to be part of a video while I'm discussing lore, so he could put his input. Worthwhile sentence. So he could give me his input. That's better! Gosh, I keep doing that today. I need to stop. Sorry, guys. You hear those birds out there? I am very sorry. Although, hey, if I have my way, we might have a bird again in a couple years. Or sooner, depending. I'd like to. Not like Oscar ever comes in my room, and I usually close the door when I leave. Although it would have to be somewhere else when my window's open. I can always stick the poor thing in Papa's room. Although I still need to call a pet store about that, because I want information first. We've had birds in the past, and one of them got badly sick and had an egg get stuck, and there was basically nothing we could do for her. At least she was with Daddy. He was her favorite person. Well, I felt bad for him, though, because she died literally on his chest. Poor Papa. We're probably going to plant a rose for her here. We had one at our old house, but we'll do a new one for her. Her name was Polly. She was a cockatiel, and quite a sweetheart.
Oh, a hunter, are you? And an outsider? What a mess you've been caught up in. And tonight of all nights. Here, to welcome the new hunter.
There is a zoom-in function on this webcam. I constantly feel like it's too far away from me. You're right, Yuri, I could ask my brother.
Prepare yourself for the worst. There are no humans left. They're all flesh-hungry beasts now.
There's actually some humans behind doors, Eileen.
Still lingering about. What's wrong? A hunter unnerved by a few beasts? No matter. Without fear in our hearts, we're little different from the beasts themselves. What are you still doing here? Enough trembling in your boots. A hunter must hunt. What are you...
In my fanfic, Costin didn't react particularly well to that because she wanted to ask someone questions. Because she has no idea what's going on. She wants some answers. Eileen is able to give her some, but it's not perfect. And oh gosh, I get to redo a lot of that fanfic too. At least everything after chapter 1. It's meant to follow this current playthrough, whereas before, the way it's set up right now is following a different playthrough. So I'll have to fix it. Ding. Hello! I hate you! These things are effing nasty. Those guys are exactly the reason I want the hunter axe every time. Those large huntsmen with the pole. Yo, come over here. Whoop. Is that a saw for a tree? Are you stuck right there? Come on, man. Yeah! One of the few occasions Minda pulls off a jump attack correctly. Okay, there are 2 gunmen and a large huntsman over here. A large huntsman is more of a concern than the gunman to me. Like, if you fall down over here and try to get back up from that ladder I just passed, the gunmen are going to be shooting you, and then you're going to have this guy waiting for you to climb up the ladder. I would be seriously surprised if you can get up here again without them slaughtering you. Another one. Very nice. Arching my foot still hurts. I had to go for a walk earlier, and I had to stop because my foot hurt really bad. F's sake! My roly-poly maneuver did not work. The phantom scared me. No! I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to do this. Okay, Bola Hunter Mark. One of my lore videos touched on this, saying it reminded them of the Hangman in tarot cards. He showed a side-by-side of them, and I could see it. And I wonder if that parchment might be human and not animal. This game is grim enough to do that. Blood dews. Bunch of carrion crows up here. Effing giant turkeys, more like. Go away. They'll drop antidotes sometimes, as seen on their enemy card, but it's pretty dang uncommon. But the potential for getting those is like, why not kill every single one of the stupid things? See? You almost never get a stinking antidote. Ah. Well, I gotta show that off again, too. So, either the architects who made Yharnam knew about the hunter's dream, or this is part of the dream realm, phasing into the real world. Because you're going to see a lot of messenger statues all around, or they're connected to other statues, which I can point out if I remember. But it's very interesting to take note of that those are here. And the time in the video is almost up. Someone just messaged me on Discord. They're going to have to wait a minute. I'm in the middle of a recording session, after all. Night rat. Didn't give myself a lot of time there, but there's more over here. Ah! That's not good. You know, I've always been worried about falling off of that, and it just happened. And my timer's about to go off. F you, Mr. Rat. All this just because I wanted to give myself more time for an enemy card. Well, I definitely have it now. Gosh dang it, I gotta climb up there several times in a row. It's just like Darksiders 2 getting that stupid achievement. You know what? It can wait a minute. The timer's about to go off. Alright, so, Twilights and dear fellow hunters, thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the YouTube channel, please like, subscribe, and share it. If you'd like to support the Twitch channel, which is linked, please follow and share it. But above all, I hope you enjoyed this, that you had fun, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!